Okay, so I want to continue talking about meditation in this video. In the last video, I laid some groundwork on uh, expanding what meditation means and how does the practice of meditation looks like from the interior. Now I want to talk about some of the benefits that one might get from doing meditation and how these benefits might look like from the external. So, the number one benefit of meditation is a general lack of a general sense of peace that you're going to experience in your day-to-day activities. Now, even though meditation you are going to do it only for 20 or 25 minutes for a day, that is still going to have an incredible amount of impact on your day-to-day life and life situations. So while before, when something as inane as a snide remark from a coworker would get into you, like it would get through you, get under your skin. Now, having meditated after a considerable period of time, you will develop this sense of stoicness within you. So now, that snide remark, you're going to let it go immediately. You know who you are, and you're not going to let some external circumstance, as benign as that, affect you or affect your whole day. So, this is one benefit of meditation. Now, the second benefit of meditation is it is definitely going to heighten your spiritual abilities. What do I mean by that? So, spiritual abilities like precognition, the ability to predict things, metacognition, your ability to comprehend things. Basically, what you are doing by meditating is you're letting go of all these beliefs, all these mental concepts that is draining your mental energy and your energy in general. So, by meditating, you're getting rid of all those energy traps, and now your energy is aligned. You are aligned. You are an aligned being. Once you become an aligned being, you become so focused, and you're able to capture perceptions that you did not do before. So, for example, something as what's a good example for this? Something like what the next person is going to say, what is their next move, what you're going to tap into the structure of reality, and you're going to understand how these patterns behave in reality, in humans, in nature. You're going to be able to detect all that. So, in your day to day conversation, in your day to day behavior, you're going to be always 2 steps ahead, and that is going to help you in your professional setting, in your academic setting. In if you are someone who works with people a lot, then meditation is definitely going to help you in sitting back and listening and hearing what the other person has to say. Usually, a person who does not meditate, when you're talking to him, he's already thinking in his mind what he is going to say next. And this is a faulty way of communicating with people because you're not giving the other person that presence and that value of attention that he needs from you if he wants to continue this interaction. By meditating, you are going to become like an empty vessel. You're going to let the other person pour into your vessel, and while listening to him, you're going to give back to him from a deeper sense of self, from something more enriching and meaningful, because you're absorbing what the other person has to say to you. So it's definitely going to make you a better communicator in general. Now, what else? Yes, it's going to end all of your suffering. In a way, a video making a video on the benefits of meditation is really not beneficial, because it has just so many benefits, so countless number of benefits. So I'm not going to talk about all of them in one video, but something from the top of my head is, you are going to be uh, well liked. You're going to be a well liked person. People like people who are peaceful within, and you're going to be liked for the input you give to them, for the sense of peace you that emanates from your being. And well, not everyone is going to like you, nor do you want everyone to like you. No, you don't want everyone to be coming after you. You also want to maintain some boundaries and not let people cross these boundaries. So there's that. Now, the last thing is I want to talk about is women. So as a man, it is absolutely essential to be to inculcate the practice of meditation in your life, because a meditative man is incredibly attractive to a woman. Why so? Because a woman is filled with this turmoil, this emotional, chaotic energy. And if you are meditative, you meditate, you're naturally going to create a complementary opposite to her, which is peace and order and calm and harmony. So you're going to you're going to be become a vessel to her chaotic emotions, and she's going to bring these emotions to you. And if she sees that you are able to handle these emotions very calmly, then she's going to be incredibly drawn to you naturally. All these games, all this shit tests, all this emotional drama that women brings in your life, you're only going to be able to sustain the relationship if you remain unshakable in that tornado of emotions. You remain like a stone. You know who you are, and that is exactly what she is trying to test. Do you know who you are? And through the practice of meditation, you are definitely going to know who you really are from within. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next one.